Hello everyone. Um, this is a video series that I'm gonna start today because I posted a video, a live video on Instagram, and a lot of people liked it. So they asked me to keep making videos. So this is me remaking the video that I did yesterday so that more people could see it. And Elena's gonna be helping me out too. Right, Elena? Let's go. Okay. All right. So, what are we gonna talk about today? Today we're gonna talk about relationships. And for those of you that don't speak that don't speak English, don't worry. I'm also gonna make another video in Spanish. So we're gonna talk about relationships, and we're gonna talk about something extremely important about relationships, which is unity. So I wanted to talk about unity because just give me 1 second, please. Hey. This is kind of complicated sometimes. Yes, but we need to put that on so you don't have any accidents. So, come on, sweetie. There you go. Alright. By the way, we're gonna go look at the sunrise. So hopefully when we get to the beach, you can see the sunrise. So, unity in a relationship. How do you maintain unity in a relationship? So, I'm not talking just about romantic relationships. I'm talking about any kind of relationship, be it friendships or family relationships or whatever. Any relationship that involves more than one person, right? Because a relationship takes at least two people. So, I was asking people on the video yesterday if they remember the beginning stages of the relationship, right? So even babies, right? At the beginning, parents are very patient with babies. The same thing applies with romantic relationships. So at the beginning, when you're courting the other person, right? Or when you're being courted, and when you like someone, you usually try to be the best version of yourself. So if the other person drops something, breaks something, or makes a mistake, you're usually really quickly to forgive and to let it go, and you tell the person, don't worry, it's okay, it happens, and you support them and you unite with them. Why? Because you're trying to make them happy. You're trying to become united with them because you want to be with them. So what happens as the relationship progresses and as the relationship begins to have problems per se, right? So usually if someone in the relationship makes a mistake, if someone in the relationship messes up, they do something that makes the other person angry, upset, disappointed, sad, it doesn't make them feel good, then what we tend to do is blame each other. And when you blame the other person in the relationship, what you're doing is that you're breaking the unity. You are distancing yourselves. You are creating a space where bad things can happen. Bad things that only deteriorate the relationship and break you guys apart. So what I'm here to tell you today is that you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't blame the other person when they do bad things, right? Why? So remember those beginning stages of the relationship I just talked about? When you're trying to unite with the other person, when you're trying to be the best version of yourself so you can make the other person happy? Well, that's how it should always be, right? Because once you are in a serious relationship, be it, like I said at the beginning of the video, a friendship, a family relationship, or a romantic relationship, then you become one with the other person or the other people in the relationship. And as one, you and that person or those people all are to blame. You should all take the blame. You cannot blame someone else because you are part of them and they are part of you. So the example I was giving yesterday is with Elena, right? So let's say Elena makes a mistake, right? Then I cannot blame her for the mistake, because if I blame her for the mistake, then I am being a selfish person that is only thinking of my well-being and how much trouble her mistake cost me, right? But since I'm her father, yes, I'm your father, sweetie. Since I'm her father, then I'm supposed to take responsibility for her mistake, and I'm supposed to unite with her and then face the problem together, right? And the same thing vice versa. If I make a mistake or I do something bad, Elena, instead of blaming me for it and distancing herself from me, what she should do as my daughter, who loves me very much, is that she should unite with me, take responsibility for my mistake, and help me feel loved as we face the problem together. That's how it should be in all relationships. Sí, amor. Yo también te amo. So, I hope that's clear. I could talk much more about this topic. It's a topic that could go on forever. But I started talking about this because my marriage, as some of you know, I have been married for 3 years. And as you see, we have a 10-month daughter. And my marriage has been experiencing a lot of these difficulties that I talked about. So somebody does something wrong, and then the other person blames them for what they did, and then unity is broken. And when you're married, that's the worst